Alright guys, what it do? It's your boy X coming at you guys with another video, and in today's video we're going to talk about how to become debt free, right? Because everybody want to be debt free. You want to get those bills up off you, the car notes, the credit cards, and everything in between. But it's kind of hard to do with your day-to-day job, especially with everything that's going on in life. So in this video I'm going to show you guys a couple techniques that I use to help me get to the point where I'm debt free, and hopefully it'll help you guys too. So let's get into today's video. Alright guys, so before I get into the ways I can help you guys become debt free, would you consider turning the like button blue? Just by liking my video, it can most definitely help my channel. I appreciate it. I really do. Like I said, if you enjoy the content that I put out, most definitely subscribe so you can get all my videos. I try to upload at least 1 to 2 days a week, so appreciate it in advance. All right guys, so we talking debt free. It just sounds good, doesn't it? Not having to pay bills, right? Now there's a debt free, like retirement free, and there's good debt free. And what I mean by that is some debts is just not worth paying off extremely early due to the fact that you're wasting time where you could be building your wealth. So we're going to talk about bad debt, and then we're going to talk about good debt, and then ways that you can eliminate that bad debt, right? So what's bad and good debt? Car notes, bad debt. Credit cards, bad debt. No, paying for your phones, bad debt. These are things that are literally bad debt. These are things that can literally cost you more money in the long run, depending on mainly, especially those ones that really hone in on very high interest rates. Things of this caliber can actually cost you more money over the long run, and this is something that you most definitely don't want. You want to get rid of these things, especially these car notes, people. Car notes are destroying so many people from actually going forward and starting to invest and save your money. These car notes, it's not and credit cards also, especially people with these high phone bills. Hey, it's like 2020, man. I mean, it's 2021 actually. I'm behind the times. It's 2021. There's no reason in the world you should be having an extremely high phone bill, let alone paying for a phone. You can do better. I believe in you. Let's stop paying for these phones, man. We ain't got time for no phone plans. Yeah, man. So your phone plan gonna be like $80 a month, and then you gotta pay for your phone. That's $23 a month for the next 2.5 years, and then your phone end up breaking and all types of things in the 2.5 years. Now you need another one. We'll get past that, man. We'll get past that. That's not good debt. What I mean by good debt, or something like a house, that is good debt. Why is that good debt? If you get a good interest rate in your house, let's say 3%, 3.5%, 3.25%, 3.375%, you know what I'm saying? Anything up in that genre, of percentages, it'll be better for you to not pay your house off faster. I know you're thinking, well, shouldn't that cost me more over time? True, it would. But by you not paying that house off, one, your house is going to appreciate over time. So say you bought your house at $100,000. That house in a couple of years could be worth $115,000, $120,000, right? Now you do that on top of however many years has passed, and you paying down your note. Theoretically and mathematically, you're actually increasing your net worth, which means you're actually making money. By you paying down and that house growing in value, you're actually making money. So that's good debt, because that debt is making you actual money. Because with a house, say you live in it for 10 years and they appreciate, and then you pay the note down, you can turn around and sell that house for a profit. That's good debt. Now, of course, it will cost you a lot over time, but if you were to take the money, instead of dumping it to try to pay off your house early, if you took that same amount of money and threw it into a broad index fund, you actually would make more money. Yes, typically a broad index fund is going to return you between 7 and 9, maybe 10% in a good year. You know what I'm saying? If so, let's just say your house is 4%, right? And then you invest in a broad index fund that this year it produced 8%. You take 4 from 8, you still left with 4. That means you actually increase your money 4%. Instead of you honing in and dumping all your money to pay off this house and then start to invest. It's going to take you long. You need to start using compound interest as early as possible if you want to have the big bank. It's just that simple. Now, I get what you're saying. I bet you're saying, okay, that sounds smart. Okay, but how do I get debt free? What can I do? The first strategy you can do is subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video. That's the first thing you do, because I'm here to help you. I want to make sure you get debt free. Appreciate it. But seriously though, how and what type of strategy can you use to become debt free? Now see here, you can always use the avalanche, right? Which is a very good method to use. I like that method. That's personally the method that I personally use. And what the avalanche is you will pay off whatever debt you have based off the high interest rate. Now, some people like it, and then some people, no, you get it, it'll save you money because you're paying off the most high interest item that you have for debt. You know what I'm saying? You get that. You understand it mathematically. But some people, it's all about what you feel. And like, especially with your mental in today's time. Some people do the opposite. They, like Dave Ramsey, he say, knock out the smallest thing first and then work your way up, right? Some people like doing it that way because you get the self-gratification that, yes, I paid something off, and it helps you mentally keep going so you can keep knocking out debt. But if you want to talk about the best way to do it, it will be to start with the one with the highest interest rate. That way you will be saving the most money. So if you have a car note that's 5, 10%, 20% for some people, unfortunately, it'd be better to knock that out versus paying something like your phone or something very trivial that doesn't have that high interest rate. Whatever the highest interest rate is, best to knock that out first. And I know what you're saying, but there's so much. It'll take me a minute. It will, but you'll save so much due to the interest. That's why it's the best one. But like I said, a lot of people, you like to do the reverse. You like to pay off the smallest thing first, and then the next smallest thing, then the next smallest thing, and the next small thing, because it gives you that mental fortitude to keep going. But either way, this strategy is still good. If you need to do the smallest and work your way up to the biggest for that mental health, hey, I'm all for it. But if you want to do it the best mathematical way, the way to save you the most money, start with the item with the highest interest rate. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Okay, it sound like he know what he's talking about. He making some sense. I appreciate that. Thanks. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video. Boom. But how can I get to the point to be able to pay off the bill? What type of technique can you give me? Me personally, I would recommend, and this is one that I personally use, so I know it really does help. That would be the bi-weekly method. Okay, and what the bi-weekly method is, pretty much to sum it up in the most simplest way, you make a payment every 2 weeks. So let's say your car note is $350. For me, I get paid every 2 weeks anyway, so it worked out really good. So every time I got paid, I would pay $175. And then the next time I got paid, I would pay another $175. So that way, over the course of the month, I paid my $350 note, but I paid it in bi-weekly methods. And what that does is, if you do $350 times 12, it's like $4,200, right? That's how much you will pay in your car note over the course of a year. But if you use the bi-weekly method, that's like $4,550 you paid in your car note over the course of a year. You're making the exact same payments, but you're doing it bi-weekly. And in return, you will make an extra payment a year. And that extra payment can help shave off the interest and shave off the length of that loan, in turn saving you money. And that is the reason why I recommend using the bi-weekly method. Just take your phone, pull out your calculator, hit the let's see, 350 times 12. It's 12 months in a year. 12. Boom. $4,200. Now let's say you take that 175 times 26, because if you get paid bi-weekly, over the course of the year you get 26 paychecks. You hit that, boom, 4,550. So you subtract that 4,200 from that, that's an extra 350 you will pay a year just by paying the exact same amount every month. It's crazy, right? How that adds up. Something so small like that can actually make such a big difference. That's an extra payment a year. A lot of people use this method for houses, cars, and everything to make an extra payment a year just by making your normal payments. You breaking it up can actually help you, because that way it'll help you keep money, stashed away, but you've already paid it, right? And also it will help you make that extra payment a year. This is a way that you can use to actually pay down your debt quicker, to chop off a lot of the interest. Try it. I strongly recommend you try it. Just by doing this, like I said, you can make an extra payment and just really chop at your debt. And for anything that's super small, you can probably kill it in a year to a year and a half. For your big payments like your car, you can almost shave an entire year off your actual loan just by doing this over the course of your loan. There are ways to help you become debt free. This way alone, I think, is one of the best ways to do it. It's the same amount you're paying, you just splitting it up. And if you split it up, you just like, well, still paid $350. It just helps you get there quicker. It's really mind over matter, because in hindsight, a couple months out the year, if you get paid every 2 weeks, probably 2, maybe 3 if we lucky months out the year, you get an extra paycheck. That extra paycheck is what allows you to make that extra payment a year. It's simple. It really is. I strongly recommend you do it. Give it a try and tell me how it works out for you. Do it for 6 months or a month, 2 months, whatever tickles your fancy. Come back to my video, like the video, right? Subscribe to the channel and leave a comment and tell me what you think about the strategy. Did it work for you? Does this help you? If it helped you, congratulations. I appreciate liking this video. You know what I'm saying? For this little advice I give you, all I ask is for the liking. I feel like it's an even swap, man. But use this strategy, people. Become debt free to start building wealth so you can get to a place of comfort in your life. So that's all I gotta say about this video. There's most definitely a way that can most definitely help you. I hope you find this useful. It's your boy X here, and I'm out.